There are divas, and then there is Edwige Fenech. And honestly, that should already make you sit back and relax, because today on The Attic, we're not just opening a dusty old trunk, we're cracking open a treasure chest glowing with the charm of an entire era. An era made of daring cinema, mischievous smiles, and that elegant sensuality only she could turn into art. Before we dive in, my lovelies, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you enjoy traveling through time with me. It keeps The Attic alive, and it tells me you want more fabulous divas lighting up your screen. Edwige Fenech was born on December 24th, 1948, in Annaba, Algeria, a Christmas gift delivered early to the world. A Maltese father, a Sicilian mother, a childhood between Algeria, France, and the Côte d'Azur, a mix that shaped her into something rare, international, and irresistibly magnetic. In Nice, she studied, grew up, and moved with a natural grace that eventually caught the eye of beauty pageants. At 16, she was already winning titles like Miss Mannequin and Lady France. Her face, her elegance, everything about her simply demanded attention. Cinema found her early, and Italy found her even earlier. It was destiny, a perfect match. The young Edwige arrived in our country, and the film industry immediately understood that she wasn't just another pretty girl. She was a force, a storm wrapped in velvet. She had that rare gift, the kind of presence that stops you from looking anywhere else. Her early years on screen include adventure films, period pieces, playful comedies, but everything changed at the beginning of the 70s. The Italian audience discovered her in thrillers and erotic gialli, movies like The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, All the Colours of the Dark, Strip Nude for Your Killer. In those films, she was mysterious, alluring, vulnerable, and dangerous all at once. She could seduce you with a glance, then disappear into the shadows. The perfect Mediterranean femme fatale with just a touch of French sophistication. And yet, it was the Italian sensual comedy, the legendary commedia sexy, that crowned her as the undisputed queen. The explosion came in 1972 with Ubalda, All Naked and Warm, a title so outrageous it became instantly iconic. With that film, Edwige didn't just act, she conquered a nation. She became the dream, the fantasy, the face and curves of a decade defined by playful seduction and bold humour. From that moment on, her name was stamped on unforgettable roles: teachers, policewomen, judges, soldiers, you name it. Movies like Giovanna Longthigh, The Schoolteacher, The Policewoman Gets Married, The Magistrate, they all became cult classics, and in every one of them, Edwige added charm, mischief, and that unmistakable spark. She was never vulgar, never cheap. She flirted with the audience, but always with grace. She could be daring without crossing the line, a balance only she managed to hold with such effortless finesse. Edwige wasn't just a body to admire, she was a voice, a presence, a sharp mind building her career, one character at a time. On set, she brought elegance, discipline, and awareness, qualities that interviews of the era rarely credited her for. But she knew exactly who she was, and she knew she was making history. When the sexy comedy era began to fade in the 80s, Edwige made another brilliant move. She shifted to television, appearing in popular shows and variety programs. Then she reinvented herself again as a producer. Not just lending her name, but actually running projects, choosing scripts, building stories. From icon to creator, from on-screen seduction to behind-the-scenes power. A transformation that proved she was much more than a beautiful face. Her private life has always been wrapped in that soft veil of mystery that only true divas carry. A son, important relationships, moments of joy, and storms handled away from the spotlight. In recent years, she has chosen tranquility, living abroad, far from the noise of fame, but even from the distance, every whisper of her name still sparks fascination. Because Edwige isn't just a woman, she's a collective memory, a shared fantasy, a warm echo of the cinema that shaped an entire generation. And that's why The Attic celebrates her today, because she embodied a whole era, made it glitter, made it daring, made it fun. Because her charm remains a reference point for anyone who loves elegant, playful femininity. Because her smile still tells more stories than any scene ever could. If this episode made you want to rewatch her films, dig through old posters, or simply drown in nostalgia, Then leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments which diva you'd love to see next. Here in the attic, the journey never ends, and together we can keep these shining stars alive. See you soon, and as always, long live the divas.